everyone. What's going on, gamers?
No, you
Welcome.
gotta say Ohio gozaimasu.
Please do not say that.
Ohio
Welcome.
gozaimasu.
We live in Ohio.
Yeah,
To Anime Gateway.
That's why we can say it. It's our word.
Yeah, welcome to Anime Gateway Season 2. School themed. We got ourselves a plethora of 5 brand new animes, all of which I'm sure has captivated all of us in some way. Some shows good, some shows bad. We'll see. We'll get into what shows are what in a minute here. Our shows for this season consist of Chromite High School, fucking Caesarea Children, Daily Lives of High School Boys, Defrag, and Centaur's Life. I need to rearrange the thing on the left.
Dure. Is that what you meant?
Suzure. Okay, yeah, that's how you say it.
Do
I was saying Suzure.
Excuse me, shit, damn.
Suzur.
I'll change it right now.
Alright.
Suzur.
No, it centered the main theme around these animes of being mainly about school. A few of them are a little loose, but generally,
These
They're
are
all
all
pretty
things that can happen in school
yeah.
during your school life. When you
One of the
were
shows
a
even makes
child.
that kind of joke of it being a slice of life show instead of a school show.
I was thinking
But we'll get to that.
We're editing it on the fly. We're doing it.
Yeah, so I should be doing this.
Oh, you're
before.
editing it now?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
dude. Because
Do it-
there's
do
no
it
better
live.
there's no better time than doing things than
Do
when
it.
live.
Do it live.
Yeah, I guess so. We'll do it live.
I'm so confused. Like, is there a difference between Sure Dure and Sure Zure?
Probably.
Yeah.
Did you watch the wrong show, James?
So, well, like, both of them, one of them is Sure Zure children, and one of them is Sure Dure children. I'm looking like,
No, that was just him mid-editing,
oh,
I
okay.
think. It's
At
not on
least
there
the
anymore.
Wikipedia says Tuesday.
Wait, did I watch the wrong anime?
No, I think we're right. It's on Funimation. Pretty sure we all watched it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
11-minute episodes.
Yeah, we had to.
11-minute episodes.
Yeah, I think
Well,
we're
we'll
all
get to it. We'll see. That'll be the surprise. That's a surprise for the folks at home.
I
We're gonna
did
find
initially
out.
think that there was another anime called Daily Life of High School
Oh boy, I
Boys
spelled that wrong.
because, like, the screen cap I saw when I looked that up in Google seemed different from the other show, but it was the same.
oh
Thought
dear.
that was not good. Not quite. That would be funny though.
Yeah, we just accidentally, like, I mean, that'd be great if we just, like, ran into the issue where we watched all 5 different shows.
That'd be a mega episode, dog. Now there's 7 episodes. You gotta convince us about a show we haven't watched.
Oh god.
Alright. Our sign's basically fixed now. We're good.
Hooray!
Hooray. But like,
Right order.
but like everyone might have watched the wrong show. That's not.
That would still be funny.
Humorous.
We'll discover it.
Yeah, so Sure Dure, okay, so it is backwards, alright. Sure
Yeah.
Dure.
In the thing, it's
Children.
backwards. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it. They're just being cool. Don't worry about
First
I'm glad
go!
we're starting with
Wait, fuck. First school. Damn. First anime, Chromite High School. A high school of misfits. Dogs and delinquents. Both possessing their own different reasons why they're delinquents and better in their own ways. This reminds me of like a 1 a.m. adult fuck.
it. This is on.
Adult
This
show,
should have
so,
been on Adult Swim,
Adult
right?
Swim, yeah,
Right?
Adult Swim. 1 a.m. Adult Swim comedy.
It should have been.
It should have been.
I don't believe it was though.
It wasn't,
but man, it really
should have been.
It aired in 2003, I believe, and there is an English dub. I have not watched the English dub though. I watched
There
the
is
sub.
an English dub.
Wait.
Yeah, the first episode aired in October 2nd, 2003.
Yep.
This site is very not up to date because it says all these other episodes are to be announced. But the last one is on March 25th, 2004.
I guess so. So where do we begin?
Wait for something?
Oh,
I thought you said to wait, Jacob. Are we waiting? Are we good?
Oh, I'm just looking into something.
Okay.
What are you?
Oh,
what are you-
I'm
What?
Nick.
Yeah.
We watched the wrong show. Me and you, luckily.
Did you?
We watched
What
your
are you-
Dure, not your Dure.
Did you really?
Okay, wait. Let me look at the fucking. 'Cause
Hold up.
Wait, is there a real difference?
There is.
I'm looking.
Okay.
at
Oh.
Is there not?
survey. Okay, I'm going to enter in the Z one. All right.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but on my Funimation where we both watch it from, it's Dure Dure.
I clicked OK. I entered in the Z1, and it shows that I've clicked the D1. It's the same show. We're fine.
It is the same show?
It's a bunch of different couples, all right? They're
Yeah.
all getting together on different ways. It's 12 episodes.
Okay.
We're fine.
Alright, same
It
show.
should be
Cool.
weird with the
Man,
name.
that's
It's
fucking
fine.
that is absolutely stupid. I will be
It's
making this
fine.
show and making fun of the show in any way, shape, or form. Shasure Murray.
Ray Murray.
It doesn't fucking matter, dude. You can change that Z to whatever letter you want to guess. I don't. It doesn't
Yeah, because
matter.
the first part of the title is still like there in the search query.
Stupid.
Funimation app is weird in general.
Cromartie High School.
You know, I'm actually
Yes.
surprised with that. Isn't Japan's one of those cultures where like one change in anything like completely changes the word?
Well, the Funimation app isn't developed by a Japanese company. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, you're right, Sony. Yeah, wait. Yeah, no. Yes and no. Because it's Funimation, which is Texas-based, but Funimation is owned by Sony.
Yeah, they acquired it. So yeah, Cromartie High School. You know what? I suggested this anime, so I'm just gonna start it. So, this is mostly comedy-based anime. That's just, at least the first episode was just kind of a series of anthology kind of style. The other ones are more focused on one story happening in an episode.
Grandpa, how do I become a badass? I'll tell ya!
And I had to say, this style of comedy and just like general presentation is right up my alley.
Everything we
It's-
watch, this is the most weird one.
It definitely is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's a certain style of weird that just like,
Peak
You-
Japanese weirdness.
yes, it's very Japanesey. Either you
And,
click
that,
with it
and,
or you
and
don't.
I think
really.
and I think that's why we said earlier. It just feels like an Adult Swim show.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Like you wake up 1 a.m. and that's what you're watching. An Adult Swim Cartoon Network.
Even the opening song is like really puts you in a mood because it's like serious and like brooding, or like I don't know what kind of style it is, but it's got like these serious lyrics, but like the stuff happening on screen is so absurd. Like the fucking walk cycle down the hall is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
I love that.
Oh my
I love
god.
that.
See the two characters in like bunny suits or whatever in the other hallway. They haven't shown up yet.
For anyone wondering about animation-wise, like the style kind of reminds me of what was it? It's the fuck. It's the Manly show where you punch someone and they explode, and there's the meme about it. I'm
Oh,
forgetting it.
Mr. the North Star.
Fist of the North Star. It has like a face like that, like those manly type faces.
Yeah, their
It's got
faces are
all-
pretty. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much every male character. How many female characters were there? I don't know if they showed
Yeah,
any.
I
there
didn't see one. There was
No.
not one to see. They mentioned girls as a concept.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not
Yeah,
around
everyone
though.
pretty much looks like that. It fits the setup of just being a school of delinquents, honestly.
It
It's very
says the
fitting.
series is a parody of Japanese Yankee juvenile delinquent manga from the 1970s and 80s.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it has that 80s feeling. I see that. Maybe that's what I mean,
Even-
that Adult Swim feeling.
They even got a spin-off sequel in
Ooh.
2018.
Well, what's that called?
Cromartie Koko Shokun Shitsu.
I have to look that up.
Yeah, maybe at the end of this season I'll look into that more.
They also
But-
like to make some meta jokes within it, like because at one point they did address like, hey, this anime was adapted from the manga series.
Oh, there's parts go like, I bet you're wondering how we got here. Well, read the manga.
Yeah. Yeah, they do that joke a few times. That one's great. I think it was the opening. I think it was the opening of the second episode that had like my favorite series of jokes.
I really hope,
I'm not
like,
gonna
I really hope there's parts of the manga that goes, I just really wondering what happens here. Well, watch the anime.
That would be some. If they did that, that would be some real forthright.
Oh, dude, that'd be great. I'm just saying, like,
Manga went
how
on for
popular.
6 years. The anime went on for 1 year.
Hmm.
Its title is Parody, Surreal Comedy, and Yankee. I didn't know Yankee was a genre.
Neither did I.
you have anything to throw on here in episode 1, James?
Well, not strictly on episode 1.
Well, like, yeah.
So yeah, for this show as a whole, I was almost on the this is up my alley too. I was almost on the verge of fucking tears. I was screaming at the show like, what is going on? I'm so confused. Like the fucking oh man,
Tongue-in-cheek stuff where it's like
Mm-hmm.
just waiting because that entire robot thing, like waiting for someone to mention it or even talk about it. It's like, no, not gonna do it. We're just not gonna do it.
Nah.
We know that's what you want us to ask. We're not gonna do it.
roly poly.
Roly poly.
Anyway.
Yeah, the payoff was great.
And I don't have much more on this besides Freddy.
Oh yeah.
That fucking killed me.
Yeah,
Alright.
I
They
know
just
this sounds out of context the way we're saying it, but it's out of context when you see it, alright?
Yeah. Well, when you
Not
see it, you'll understand.
Will you, though?
Yeah. But he's okay, Nick. He's based on a celebrity you probably don't know, but
Fucking celebrities. Celebrity also, episode 3, was mostly humming.
oh yeah, episode 3.
Mostly slight nose.
I don't know, man. The song,
movements and humming.
I don't know, man. The song kind of went.
That's like my favorite episode so far.
Does anyone know who the person they showed like at the end of that?
I did look up because at the very end in the credits they did tell what song it was at the end. I did look it up. It is, and the person who did it also composed like the opening and ending for the show itself. So, yeah,
Neat.
seems pretty obvious, but
Yeah, neat.
not to be expected.
Also, like, there's just a random ass buff Freddie Mercury walking around.
Also a
Yeah.
gorilla.
And a gorilla.
Robot. Possible fucking dude.
Oh yeah, and the guy with the purple hair cowlick thing that is just perpetually waving in different directions. I just like
Mom.
that gag.
Tell him, sir. Your second button's undone.
Oh.
Yeah, that the specific the dude with the hair like with like him washing his hands and the scene that got me the most was he was like in the bathroom washing his hands. Robo dude comes out. I don't remember. I already forgot his name. I'm bad with names.
Mekazawa.
Yeah, Mekazawa.
Mekazawa. Comes out of stall behind him while he's washing his hands, and he goes around the corner to exit the bathroom. You hear a random crash of glass, and then Freddie Mercury is riding on a horse across the screen through the hallway from the bathroom, and that broke me. I shattered. I just fucking died.
Somehow I completely forgot about that one.
I don't know how.
So this show has been around for a while. I'm surprised that it never once became a meme.
I'm surprised.
It's been mentioned a few times. I've seen it brought up on like Tumblr every now and then. Especially that the only scene in specific I remember was one of the first episode where the guy just eats the pencils.
Oh yeah.
I remember that one. That's pretty much all
my
I've seen of the
gosh.
show.
It's just like that he ate the pencil. Oh my god.
Opens up an entire box of pencils and gives it to him.
And he did it, and then he starts
takes it
throwing
Oh,
up
yeah.
pencils in the background.
Oh, yeah, he
I
like-
could hear the
Oh yeah, no,
pencil
because you keep telling you guys like he fucked up like IE pencils. He's one. All right, here's all these. Like, oh fuck, what have I got myself into? All right,
Yeah.
we're already this far.
I really enjoyed the sound of like. Eventually, they like got away from that, and he was thinking like, "Man, delinquents here are really crazy." In the back of that guy throwing up, you can hear pencil sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was great.
Very fun show. But despite all this craziness, it's kind of lax. Like, it's not the
Yeah.
most energetic show out of the ones we've seen.
Yeah, that's true.
Interesting. There are definitely those Freddie Mercury running through a wall moments, but besides that, it's pretty tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah. Well, it's just random stuff, random crazy stuff happening every now and then, but it gives room in between those to breathe and examine what the hell's going on. And also just serves as setups for other jokes.
And yeah, this art does not show the main character. Like,
Oh, yeah,
none
it
of these are the main character.
Yeah.
You think it'd be the robot guy, but no. Just Nakazawa.
Yeah, not quite.
Hard on Ben. Nakazawa might as well be the main character.
Well, yeah, but that's the type of characters. If you make them the main character, there's like no conflict. Nothing can hurt him.
He's the character that everyone looks up to.
Yeah.
He's the cool one.
The older brother who doesn't know how to use machines.
Yeah. I think we said all we can about that.
Anyway, to Suderizer.
Just yeah, that was it for Como Riot High School. On to our second show. Cesar Lore Children.
Sesagure Children.
That's what it says. It says children.
Sway.
Yeah.
Zure Children.
The show's the show. I mean, let me give you a quick description of each three shows. Girl and guy talk. Girl confesses feelings. Guy girl talks. Girl confesses feelings. Guy girl talks.
All right,
guy
I'm gonna have to stop you there,
guy
Mr. Motherfucker. All right, you're underselling this shit. All right, you back up. You back up.
Go ahead.
All right, this is delightful.
I will let you. Yeah.
This is such like small, little, quick characterizations of different ways relationships can go. To the will they, won't they shit you get in every fucking shonen ever because they refuse to do anything about a romance. To immediately different ones where it's like, you won't fucking kiss me. Oh yeah, I won't. Yeah, you won't. And then he kisses you. It's like, what? To then going to like Lost Love, where your senpai is gonna fucking move out next year and you haven't told him you liked him and it's fucking sad and you don't know what to do and you think you messed it up. So delightful, and immediately I can recognize all these characters despite only having like 4 minutes with each.
I kind of agree and I kind of don't when it comes to that. Well, just in your general opinion, I mean.
Yeah. I get where you're coming from. Oh, sorry, go.
That's okay. I understand what the show is going for, and yes, it is pretty delightful in its own way when it comes just showing all these different relationships from different types of interact. Like the one you mentioned before, it's like, you won't kiss me. That was a pretty good one. I liked that.
But it took them 3 minutes to do that. So many other shows never do that.
Yeah, that is pretty commendable. However, I feel like because they're doing so many different relationship sparks because they're doing so many different ones without really continuing from other ones, that's
actually continue them. We actually do.
Do we?
Yes. Episode 2, we got back to the girl who her senpai is now left.
Okay, yes.
Now a new guy came in.
There was that one, but
there's a bunch. There's not just like 4.
I was kind of expecting it to be like 4 or 5 to be continued over the course of the show, but there seems to be a lot of them, and it's probably just because I only watched the first 3 episodes, but I didn't feel very. Yeah, I just wanted to see some other ones continue more.
If this show continues, I'm hoping they actually go into more details in each couple. and it's not just a show of all right, here's 3 high school students getting into a relationship.
It's a bunch of different
It's cute.
starting and ending points.
It's cute. I'm not gonna lie. Like if you like the lovey-dovey
bouncing
stuff,
off each
and you want something like laid back like that, it's a good show. But it's the same. But each show kind of felt like the same thing over and over again.
It really wasn't, though.
A few of them did, not all of them though.
There were so many different little characters. Like, there's the one where the girl's teasing the boy, and now he has like a protective younger sister. Like, get away from her, you harpy.
Yeah, there was that one. There was the one with
who's so convinced like she must hate me. She must hate
that
me
one
so
too.
much. I've heard her so much. Like, why? I just want to say I love you.
Those ones are all pretty good, but
to the other one being a super awkward boy, like not knowing how to do anything with relationships, and the other girl's just like, calm down. It's nice, like
yeah, but like the ones that are really unique do pop out very well, but there are a few that just feel a little samey. Like the very first one we open up with, of them in like the snow, I believe.
Yeah, the will they, won't they, like they both are too shy to say the thing.
Yeah, there's been ones that are just kind of like that, or it's either they're too shy or there's like a slight misunderstanding of which one wants to say the other.
But that's high school. There's so many different understandings of trying to understand people.
I understand that. It just didn't. Just kind of underwhelming.
Jacob, or not Jacob, James. You got anything?
Yeah,
I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen something this cutesy and bouncing around like this. I did like a lot of these, and I'm interested. Like, as long as they kind of stick to what they got, I was getting this feeling like, all right, well, like, when's the character list gonna end? Because let me be real, I don't remember a single character name.
Yes.
Well, you're not gonna
Who
remember
cares
that.
about the names? You know who they are once you look at them. There's so much characterization in like the 3 minutes they get, more than some of these other shows that take entire episode.
Right. And Nick, I respect that, and I understand that. I hope they find a point where we're gonna like cut down. Like, I hope the next couple at the very least. I loved this. Don't get me wrong. I actually really loved this, but I don't want any more because I don't remember any of their names.
And you need to remember their names. That's not important. It's the relationship.
It is important for them to be recognizable. And to be honest, when you get so many characters that are all high school, like the same high school girl, high school boy, they're gonna start putting together.
They have so many different hairstyles and colors and attitudes, the way they walk and talk.
Yes, but, okay.
It's taking the
but
same
they're all the
thing
similar
and
build and face. Well, not similar face exactly, but it's hard to keep them straight when they come up every now and then. You're gonna have to like be reminded about them through their personality, hopefully.
Right? Yeah.
It's delightful.
It is so you're saying it is delightful, but I do agree with them. There's way too many characters. If it was like the 4 like they showed on the board, maybe the 5, and they show their relationships building from there, that would have been better. But
I think
really,
because it's supposed to be from like a 4-panel comic, 4-panel manga, that's a bunch of different short stories connected together. This isn't like some overarching plot. It's just showing how different students relate to each other. We were students once. We didn't have lovey-dovey shit like this, but remember every time you had a misunderstanding, every time you had that moment with a friend.
Yes.
Every time.
Yeah, Nick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're not debating any of that. We're just saying, like, when it comes to this is like most likely an absolute consequence of us only watching 3 episodes at a time. I've just got to say that. I'm pretty sure that's what's contributing to a lot of this. But it's just the pace and presentation of what's going on here that is the main problem. I don't think anyone has an issue with like what's happening in the show itself.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool and cute and all that.
Like I said, I do enjoy.
If I sound angry, I'm not trying to sound angry.
I get it. I just want you to make sure what gripes are with it. Just wanted to be sure.
All right.
It's like, yeah, I do enjoy the unique, all the unique things about it. It's cute. The art style is really delightful too. I gotta mention that. Such soft outlines. It's great.
I love it. So nice.
Yeah, it's nice, but just with so many characters and so many things not being resolved or followed up on, I should say. Aside from a few in like subsequent episodes, it leaves us a little hungry. But like I said, that's most likely a consequence of us only watching 3 episodes at a time.
Yeah, this just comes as a result.
That's
of that.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. If this does not get voted off, I'm hoping the next 3 episodes really just show these relationships blooming more, and we get to see more of the characters.
I think and hope it does as well.
What were we saying, James? Sorry.
Oh no! All I said was like, yeah, I think this is just a result of seeing the first couple episodes. I'm personally excited to see more because this is like a weird approach. This isn't something I've never seen a pan away like this. Like there's so much going on for me personally with all these different groups, regardless of maybe some of them are a little cliche or like stepping away from that thought process. I just personally like. With all of our different experiences in anime, I'm sure I haven't seen one that's necessarily this style. So, like, I'm invested enough to continue forward. But the first 3 episodes being the case, I understand where this is placed. If anyone's got any more comments on this one,
I said all I've said about Surrey Blukuri.
Yeah, I did too.
Great. There's one more thing I wanted to say. I was gonna say my favorite short of it was the one with the class president and the girl outside smoking. That was my favorite one. I want that one to be followed up on most.
It's so direct. Like,
yeah.
Think of every shonen that like has to end with them maybe kissing. Who knows? She's not important.
I like the one with the fucking sister. To continue.
Oh yeah, the little sister one. That's a definite one too.
It's weird that this was one of like the ones we found that had dubs we couldn't find. Like we know they had dubs, we couldn't find dubs, but this had a dub.
Mm-hmm.
It was weird.
That's a little surprising, actually.
We had like 2 with dubs. At least I watched 2 with dubs and the other 3 with subs.
I watched 3 of them dubbed.
I only had 1 that was dubbed. I found Chromite High School in English.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
Oh damn, that's one of the ones I didn't.
Oh dude, I'll send you guys the link. You gotta watch it in English.
Yeah, I do want to watch it in English.
Wait.
You'll get that full Adult Swim vibe.
Okay, no, I had 3 in English. This, Defrag, and Sento's Life.
Yeah.
Are we all good here, lads?
I believe so.
Alright. Moving on to our 3rd show. Daily Lives of High School Boys. Follows the journey of 3 boys? I'm really confused because other boys show up at some point, but who fucking cares? First 3 boys, you just see them hanging out. Just see them being like middle school, high school boys, like doing goofy, wacky things, just being them.
Yeah, the description is really just in the title.
Yeah,
the daily lives of high school boys.
I will say I don't like how perverted they constantly get, but like,
okay. I kind of think it makes sense.
It makes sense.
They do it in a pretty like very comedic way.
Yeah.
When it comes to like them being high school boys.
Yeah.
I think it's fine.
I really liked in episode 3 where it's like, why do you got a bra on? Like later on when they're in the garden. You too?
Yeah. It is kind of weird how often one of the characters' old sisters is involved, but you know.
Yeah.
That's just...
I've seen a lot of like whoever the girl is, they'll just be there. They'll punch them. That's usually like their job.
They also don't show her face. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
Like even the opening, like there's 3 girls who just don't show their face because I don't think it matters.
Oh, only ones that matters is the high school boys.
I can't remember because this is, by all technicality, I recommended 3 of these shows, and then James picked one, and then we all collectively picked another.
This one was the one that James picked, I believe.
Yeah.
There's also another anime that is a sketch style, pretty much multiple things happening and multiple situations happening in one episode.
Yeah.
Within the first 3 episodes, we got like each one has like the first one had like 5 skits, the next one had like 7, the next one had like 6 skits.
Yeah, they can ram a lot in here.
Oh, there was just a lot going on in one episode. One episode felt like it took forever. But like it kept you almost like engaged though, like you're still watching it.
Unlike the other, like 4-panel ones, this one was a full 22 minutes. Full 24 minutes.
It really does keep you engaged, honestly, with what's going on in each of them. It doesn't like leave you hanging, waiting for the punch.
Yeah,
leaves you with multiple things going on.
Yeah, and I think overall as an anime, it's not super great. Unfortunately, I'll give it that. But like, it's really relatable. It's like there's a lot of nostalgia. It's like you'll see them like do a bunch of things. Like, man, I remember doing this imagination stuff with my friends. I remember doing this kind of stuff with my friends.
Getting embarrassed at things, assuming things about other things.
Yeah.
There's one where they pretend to be on like a radio show, just in front of nobody, while one is just off to the side reading.
Yeah. That's
very realistic.
Yeah, and it's like stuff that like actually happens, like with a lot of boys and or girls too in high school or in school, and there's a lot.
It's the most.
I think it's very enjoyable for the nostalgia factor, but like I said, anime wise.
It's very, like, out of everything, it's the most realistic, where the only that they take to unrealistic places. Like, there's no super mega jumps, there's no people being light on fire, there's no robots. It's literally just imagination. The most cartoonish thing is the, like, super mega drop kick from the sister when punished.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was pretty much
Besides that, it's just things you would do.
Yeah,
it's all about personality.
Yeah, because when you have an angry sister that doesn't attack, you have to do the super animated ultra mega drop kick.
I mean, especially if we're gonna be wearing our undergarments.
Yeah.
Hey.
That was the first skit of the first episode, and I gotta say that was the best thing to open it on.
Yeah. Did you not see that? Like, that's a very famous scene from this, and I know about that scene.
I don't believe I have.
Huh.
I've never seen that scene either.
Sorry, I told people. Oh well.
You might have a while ago. I probably just forgot it.
James, got anything to add?
Yeah, you're the one who picked it out of my list. What compelled you to pick this?
I mean, let me be honest. Up front, I picked this because I couldn't find direct inspiration for shows. This was one that was posted in our chat. I was like, you know what? This makes it easier. Let me pick this one. But honestly, I think this one's super fun. And they let off with enough within the last episode to be like, alright, there's a different side of this on its way. And I'm excited for that too. Like, this one was wholesome enough within the context of, like, this really is, like, what if, like, we've only experienced scenarios within co-ed schools. So,
right. They're an all-boys school, that's right.
Boys.
Yeah, so, like, being in the different side of it where, alright, we're experiencing, like, I don't know what parts, I know there's parts of our countries that do that besides, like, specifically private schools, but, like, that's something we never experienced regardless of what we've experienced within our high school scenario where it was co-ed. I just thought, like, a lot of the scenarios that they played out were hilarious, where just, like, you know, just, like, he happens to be walking with a girl, and then every guy in his school is ready to gang up on this one dude for walking with a girl who was just asking for directions. I mean, like, that shit was really funny to me, and, like, in certain senses relatable. Within just the context of, like, none of these guys get to experience any of that shit because they're not in a co-ed school.
Yeah, but they gotta go out their way to do any of that. They just see this dude, and it's like, what makes him so special?
Yeah, what the fuck, man? What do you think?
Let's beat him up.
Yeah, he just asked about getting a girlfriend, and here he is walking with another girl. Thanks for the directions, bye! Just, like,
yeah.
I don't know. I really like this for what it is. To me, it's not crazy compelling, but I've enjoyed what I've seen so far, and for that reason, I'm out.
Okay. I do have to say, it's really nice how, like, the episode 3 was what was I gonna say? it had like a theme around it because it was focused on like the summer vacation starting and what they
Yeah.
did during it, which was pretty loose theme, honestly. They didn't do a whole lot of things that required it to be summer, so I'd like go to the beach.
Yeah, I mean, they made fun of that. Like, what are we gonna do for the summer? And I'm just hanging with my
Yeah.
girls. No, you can't do that. I love the glasses guy. He's my favorite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's pretty chaotic.
He is a drama. He's in drama club.
Yeah.
He's in drama club. Just a fact.
The blonde hair dude's just there for the ride, pretty much.
Brown hair, like, sets up the scenario. Blonde keeps it going. Black questions what's going on.
He's usually the butt of the jokes.
I loved
Most
when
of the
they
time.
picked up a stick and that's the legendary sword and they started doing an RPG.
Yeah, that was another relatable segment.
I remember when I
absolutely something that happened.
trained in my swordsman ways with my neighbors. I they commented on how I have a wild style because I would pick 2 sticks and try and fucking dual wield the sticks. Great.
Truly. Also, this anime is partially created or sponsored by Square Enix, so they make sure to remind you of that at least once, like they
Yeah,
always do.
I mean, Square Enix does a lot of stuff with animation.
Yeah. It's like whenever they do like something that's like out of their wheelhouse, like I know there's just a random in Life is Strange in the main character's room, it's just like, oh, it's a copy of Final Fantasy Advent Children. They
But I
just do
know-
that a lot.
Yeah, but I know there's also like I can't remember, but there was something with one of the characters from Fairy Tail, Plu, that was also something that was related to Square Enix. Like I don't know if they're exactly they own this, but maybe they helped make it or they use something involving it. I'm not sure.
They're just like publishing it, honestly.
Probably. I'm trying to remember the theme song. Was it
Oh,
something?
I do really like the ending theme for the episode 2 and 3, I believe it was, of them doing the play. I really like that.
Oh yeah.
I also like the fourth wall break callback to, hey, like they didn't even say it at the end. They were just like, hey, the middle part was like, hey, don't worry, we got the actual ending theme.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, they did that. There's also one point they make a joke how like this anime is why we need to go to school. This isn't a school focused anime. It's a slice of life anime.
Hey,
So like we're kind of bending the rules a bit by putting it in the list, but whatever.
I'm telling you now, despite how much school anime there is, there's so little learning school things. It's about
Yeah.
what you do at school.
This one
The only
probably had the
people-
least amount of school in it, I think.
Yeah, but like most of the time, it's just used up as a scenario to have a bunch of characters in the same place
Yeah.
without having like, why are they at school? What do you mean, why are they at school? You go to school. That's it.
You go to school.
And you're put in a bunch of scenarios that could be relatable to everybody, but also could be chaotic if you make chaotic characters. That's why it's so popular to do.
Yeah.
Despite being done, it has so much creativity to it.
Definitely. I think this show does that pretty well.
Also, when I
Yeah.
recommended this, I think I mixed it up with a different show because I remember seeing a clip where they just, man, that was some crass language of the clip I saw. I think I mixed this show up with a different one when I picked it.
Oh my.
Oh well, we're here now.
Oh well, yep. Here we
Yeah.
are.
Does anyone
Yeah,
else
I
have
think-
anything to add?
I think it's pretty fun. It might be the funniest one, honestly, to me. Even
Yeah.
more than Cromartie. Cromartie's its own style of humor, but this
Yeah.
one I think is
This
generally
one-
funnier.
So
Tends to like flatten at the end, not like a bad flatten, but like it builds it up to be like, oh no, it was nothing.
when I
Yeah.
link you the English stuff for Cromartie or later, you should definitely better rewatch one of the other episodes. I think you like a lot more.
I definitely will.
'Cause, like I said, you'll get that whole Adult Swim more feeling.
Oh, I'm sure.
With this one, the last thing I'll add is like, this one had one of the best launches for me in regards of like, oh hey, like, just them walking on the road and then one of them's eating rump, like everything that
Mhm.
happens in that beginning part, and they're just like, oh, this is a mech thing. Oh, this is a like, and then he's just like, guys, this is supposed to be a slice of life. What the fuck are you doing? It's just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
we're playing your game. Like that. This had the best launch for me in that regard, and we can talk about that at the end of all of these. But I don't know. I really liked the opening for the first episode.
It was the only time they went really crazy. Again, like this is very normal stuff, except for like that and like the girl kick.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, anybody else? Anything else?
Pretty much it.
All right, guys. Next, we move on to our fourth high school show, Defrag.
Defragment.
This one I feel was more or less our more shonen-y show. It starts off with the main character boy getting quote unquote invited to a game show or a gamer club, where when I say quote unquote invited, I mean they hunt him down, tie him up, pull a taser to him, threaten to waterboard him.
Him.
The club's very violent, but it has. I think the show is starting to develop a really good like story, and I'm having a lot of fun with the show itself. I get a lot.
This one definitely is the most story focused out of all of them.
It's the most energetic, absolutely.
Yeah, that too.
This is
right out the gate, the first episode. Just.
It was a lot. It was a lot right away.
Burning, tasing, chase scenes, darkness, almost falling out of school window.
Electric elemental taser.
We're like semi-introduced to like the male lead, and then his friends, and then like they're barely ever seen for the rest of what we've watched.
Yeah. His friends are like goners.
I think that with how the opening is, there's going to be a lot of characters who get like an episode or sides of other episodes. Like in that opening, you saw a bunch of people, like of different club members, of weird people. It reminds me of a show I watched called Sket Dance, where the main cast was like usually helping out other people and their problems. I don't think they're going to be helping out people, but I think they're going to be interacting with like this person gets their episode and this person gets their episodes, and it's just about how these all affect them. That's how I think.
Yeah, that seems right. I definitely don't think they're going to be helping too many people.
Yeah, no.
Probably not.
They can barely function themselves. So this guy is drug into a supposed game development club. We don't see much of that. Four
girls. 4 gamer girls. Except not really.
There's 3 girls, the teacher, and then
the
him.
Teacher who's running gag is she's just sleeping always. Doesn't
Yeah.
fucking matter. There's so much abuse and illegal shit going on in here, but she's just asleep.
She's fine. It's fine. No one's dead. It's fine.
Bro, my favorite.
Brought a taser to school and she's just asleep.
One of my scenes I had a really good crack at was episode 3, or it was episode 2 or episode 3 where he goes to the other club's room, and they go, "Yeah, her boobs are really gonna draw him into this club. Wait, his hair is too spiky. It was repelling her neck knockers."
Now,
this show loves that talk.
Yeah, the comment you made about daily lives of high school boys having too much pervy humor, I'm surprised you didn't say that about this.
Oh, there's a lot of pervy humor here. There is. A lot.
Yeah.
I feel like it gets center focused when that specific character comes into play.
Yeah, it does.
I think that's the joke.
Yeah,
because this show doesn't.
Hey, everyone here. Yeah, everyone here before this was flat-chested.
Yeah.
But don't worry, here's our big-titted anime girl character.
Well, we're gonna constantly bring up that she is the big titty girl character.
Yeah.
Yeah, first episode, burning, chasing, waterboarding. Second episode, cult attack, police, climbing to a tower to kick a locker through a window so you aren't crushed by a locker.
It's pretty crazy.
Very
mostly bound within reality, though.
This is the least bound in reality.
I think a lot of times it's making.
And I'm saying that with the next one being.
Yeah, I was about to say
about the next one. That's more realistic. That next show.
Yeah, it is.
Is more realistic than this one because this one's just way crazier.
And a lot of times it's just the main. And the majority of times, the main character don't even want to be doing pervy shit. He just ends up in that situation.
Yeah, he's very much forced into this.
Very different. Like he's very. I don't know if it's the voice actor or not, but he's very like monotoned most of the time. Like he doesn't seem very interested until like he sees how much they care, and then he tries to be more interested. And he's trying to be cool when he's definitely not.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they went over well in the episode 1. They look at me as Skull's badass, so that's what I must be.
What are you
Yeah.
gonna say, James?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, I really like the scenario that this one kind of draws in, where, like, I don't know, it feels different how, like, they're really pushing the fact that these people are nutcases.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't a harem that started itself off in the way that, like, oh, hey, this is my perfect scenario to get in with all these girls. He was immediately signed off and then just tortured into submission.
I mean,
And-
even in the opening, the little girl pulls out a gun and starts shooting at him in the hallway.
Yeah, yeah, she's got, yeah. The bullets are landing behind him, but I was just like, this is the most extra for what they're going for that that I've ever seen in one of these types of shows. But, like, I do like, they have a very quick character progression for him where he's, like, invested but not invested at the same time. And
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
curious because he was just like, oh, like, no, we should be proud and shouldn't cheat. Like, if we're talking, like, minor specifics in the first episode.
Yeah, he's the delinquent, but he's like, no, we shouldn't cheat. We shouldn't do that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we're seeing, like, little rise up from him, and everyone else is like, what are you talking about? We should totally fucking, like, he's being the character of voice, and he's kind of questioning with himself, like, why am I fucking invested? I hate all these people, and that's kind of why I enjoy it. Like, the main, like, I don't even want to call anybody a main character in this one, because this one's kind of all over the place for a good reason. But, like, him being the one that was shoved into all of this, I don't know. I really enjoyed the humor of this one so far.
I do have to say that this situation of, like, someone being drug into whatever is happening against their will, in other shows, that's usually something that kind of annoys me. But the way they did it here, because it's not like being drug into a romantic relationship, and also, like, they don't. He is going along with it, and, like, when he has gripes, he's not getting beat over the head until he agrees, like other shows do. So I think that's a lot nicer.
I think it depends on the tone. Some tones try to be more serious, where this only really had, like,
Yeah.
a couple serious moments with the drama between the clubs.
Yeah, that's also
And-
part of it. There is
yeah.
something serious building between him and the other one of the other girls.
And they don't try to, like, interrupt that drama with, like, haha, funny you hit. Like, the funny hits are
Exactly.
over there, the drama's over there. They'll collide a little bit, but they won't try and interrupt each other.
Yeah, like with some other shows would just, like, abuse the main character or the male lead more, but this one really doesn't.
So far. But as we saw with that opening, he's getting shot, he's getting burned. He tried to walk away from the classroom, got a bag on his head.
That was pretty much all just in the first episode, though.
Like, sure, but it's even in the opening. So it's
That's true.
yet to be seen. I think there's gonna be a lot of that, but I don't think it's gonna be like, it feels like they're tormenting him, despite the fact that they technically are.
Yeah,
How
it's
did you
nowhere
all
that-
feel
nowhere
about
bad
the
as it could be.
purpled hair girl? She's a pretty big focus of the first couple of episodes.
Yeah, she's more or less the leader of the game development club, basically. I enjoy her.
It's fun. Like, there has been one character so far that I haven't really been, like, they were main character I've been not connected to. They all seem like they have their personalities, and they all seem to have a fun time. I feel so bad for the one dude, though, in the other club. Big guy.
You mean?
The big guy, yeah.
Yeah, just
Like,
gets punched.
he can't catch a break. They, like, go over, like, oh yeah, he's, like, the nicest guy in the school, and wouldn't hurt a fly. Fucking general sweetheart, and he just gets fucking uppercut, arrested.
First
fucking,
episode he's in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout
poor
out
dude.
to the combo of the perverted lesbian and the cross-dressing boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting how they just straight up say, yeah, he's cross-dressing.
I
Like
mean, he's
he's
doing
trying
that
to
to
be a girl.
No, he's not trying. He's only doing that because he's
Oh,
afraid
right.
of getting punched. He's like, I
Yeah,
don't want
that's
to
right.
wear this, but the other girl's like, yes, yes.
No, that's
Yeah,
that's a
she's
really
like,
good
"Hey,
running
Dad."
gag. Oh shit, he's here. Runs out, puts on his skirt, comes back, he's gone. She's at the nosebleed, like, oh god dang it.
That's probably my favorite gag in the, in the show so far. Is like just that whole scenario, even though as perverted as it is, just like,
It's nowhere near. That's
Yeah,
not.
like
That's not
there's
bad.
besides like going into the locker room, being tricked into that. It's mostly talk. It's mostly
Yeah.
talk, and a little bit of the boob jiggle. Like that's it.
Which,
That's the whole
to be let's be fair here, that is just high school in general. It just is.
A little more boob talk than I'm used to, but yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, but it's mostly from the two girls who are not like
Yeah.
the Earth chick who doesn't give a fuck, and the gay chick who wants to fuck.
Who wants
Yeah.
to fuck?
That is true.
How did they do that thing with their hands? I don't. What did
What they do?
they did
when
like
they
a
when they
symbol
when
with
they
their
was on her
hands
boobs,
for, like the
he just
badonk
wants to
badonk.
yeah, he just wants to play with their flesh with their chest mounds.
I don't know what they did with their hands on that.
Boingas. They made two circles and then like a line between the circles and it was
Oh.
insinuating a thing.
Like a
But,
gang sign
like,
or something.
I guess I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, I don't either.
I
Whatever.
enjoyed the side character bit where they keep having a sign that says these are side characters.
Oh yeah.
And it's Piccolo's voice actor, aka Vegeta's voice actor, going, "Oh, their key is so immense." From the when they got to the
Bro,
school fair.
that was one of the best.
yeah,
no,
yeah,
that scene was funny as
Piccolo
fuck.
and
Considering fucking
fucking Armstrong.
oh god,
Armstrong's-
what's his voice actor?
Chris Sabat.
Chris Sabat going. Their power, their key. Yeah, what's power? I can feel a force move from them. You could sense key too. You're growing fast.
Because that's what I think about like one-off episodes. Because they're in the intro. Those two are in the intro. I don't know if
They're-
we'll ever see them again. Yeah, they're the
Yeah,
people
no,
dressed up as
you
the
see-
hero
you
and the villain.
You see him again. You see him again later on in the
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah.
tent.
Doing a
Probably.
drag.
Yeah,
race.
they were one of like 2 of 4 of the characters that played her game.
See, I wouldn't think so. I would think they're being just never getting characters that was there for one episode, but like.
That's what
Because
I
the one
think.
voice actor was Chris Sabat. They might be a reoccurring gag character that just appears.
Maybe, but that's what I think. Like, I think there's gonna be a lot of one-off or gag characters to bounce around the cast.
Silly,
have them-
silly Nick. Chris Sabat will never be a background character.
It's
Just
Funimation
was.
dub. He's got to appear somewhere.
Yeah, but he's gonna be like 50 background characters. He's not gonna be like one character. He's gonna be 50, but they're all gonna be background characters.
Plot twist: he actually voices every single character in the show.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, right.
Well,
That's impressive range.
before we get to this last one, can I get a bathroom break?
Sure.
No.
No, absolutely
No.
not. No.
I will just be here.
Anime.
Yeah, you got a trash can next to you, don't you?
Anime doesn't pee, so why should you?
He's right, you know.
There's gotta be some
Correct.
anime about peeing.
I mean, there are, but we're not allowed to talk about that.
All right, I guess due to his pee, I guess gotta run an ad break.
Oh no.
Are we good on defrag?
Yeah, we're going defrag. Everyone, go get yourselves go fill up your waters. Go let us mirror and whatever. We'll still be here chatting with you guys. I think I can do the break too. I don't know how that works.
Wait for the ad to show up on stream. There it is.
If you're subbed, you don't get an ad.
Ooh.
But you get that bar. But you get that little box at like the top right. And I think that's cool. And yeah, I think you can still hear what's going on. Like I like that a lot.
Oh my god, it's buffering.
But like, I get partial money from the ads, so that's cool. I'm not gonna milk
You get
that, but like
something.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's streamers that milk that. What's this ad showing for me? Lit up tires.
Lit up tires.
Are we moving to the age Tron? The Age of Tron.
The Age of Tron. What do you think, Pizza Bot?
Oh, and we're back. Damn.
Are we? Oh shit.
Yeah. Wasn't that bit long of an ad break, but like we can sit here and chat. So how's it going,
Yeah.
chat? How's everyone's
How's
day?
it going indeed? There's new Japanese commercial for Mario Party Superstars.
So we're all gonna get together and play the new Mario Party, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have that in time for the Halloween party.
Hell yeah.
So for sure.
And Dan should be down for the Halloween party too. If plans
I
are still
don't think he's
there.
coming.
Oh, is he not?
Yeah, he told me he's having second thoughts about flying out.
He's having second thoughts. Like,
Yeah. I can't blame him for this since this is like his first. It would be his first big trip by himself to somewhere else.
yeah.
He's never been. So
Which I don't want to push him.
During
but I feel
COVID
like
times.
I gotta try to partially push him. Yeah, during COVID times, but like, if we're not COVID, it's a fear, yeah. But I wonder if the traveling thing is the big thing, anyways.
probably. It's not like our state is doing the best thing about.
Are we
COVID
audible right now,
management.
or is it on?
Yeah,
Well.
it's audible. We're still streaming.
In fact, chat will be right back.
Be right back. Dun, 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 dun.
What's
And
going
I
on?
said, how dare you
Okay.
disagree with my opinion?
Okay, wait.
Zabuza.
Oh man, you almost saw a glimpse of my naked bahati. Shit, dude. I'm sorry.
Bahati.
My
I forgot
bahati.
Troy was shirtless.
I am, dude. I am comfortable. Anyways,
I get it though. It's been hot lately.
Hot in
we
Topeka.
move on to our final show, and one that I actually really kind of enjoyed. Centaur's Life. We
I would
follow.
hope you enjoy it since you recommended it, or since
Good.
you suggested it.
We follow the journey of a centaur, and I guess her friend, because a lot of times spends more times with friends than her. And their journey through their creature high school, based off of Greek lore, which I kind of find really interesting. This show's very fucking adorable.
Very what?
This show's very adorable.
Yeah, I agree.
Very cute.
These
This is
characters
probably-
are very enjoyable.
It's probably the least jokey and more cutesy of the bunch.
Yeah.
I agree.
I do have to say the first episode was a little bit confusing just as
Yeah,
so far as where it started.
It started out as a school play.
Started
got,
off
like, little-
preparation for a play.
We got little glimpses of some of the characters and what they do.
Didn't really focus on like the main trio though. Like, it had the centaur girl, but it barely featured her two main friends.
I mean, her other main friend was the prince in that one.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so the third friend wasn't a focus till like the second episode.
And they had that kiss scene. Yay.
Yeah,
Uh,
I was taken aback a little bit by like the fact that it was just like right off the bat, it was like two girls kissing. All right.
All
Like,
right.
Centaur- Isn't it nice not to wait 6 seasons for them to maybe kiss and
Yeah.
just to get past it?
Yeah.
It was great.
Like honestly, in that regard, yes, Nick, you're right. Like to just get a kiss like 30 seconds into the show was. Oh dear, Dante. Hey, stop trying to play the guitar. You're not good at it. Leave.
Hey,
All
you leave Dante alone, he'd be whatever the fuck he wants to be.
What the hell?
Yeah, these funny pizza
How
men.
dare you judge him, dude?
He just knocked over my guitar stand. He was just like he got up in a spaz. Maybe it's because he heard a Batgirl and a centaur kissing. But like, hey man, to each their own, all right?
You riled them up.
He was howling gay rights.
Yeah. So yeah, like for what it was, that startup was the most startling to me out of all five of these, just because like being real, I didn't expect any, even though it was like a show and like a school themed animes that were involved in this, I didn't expect any of them to start up with a kissing scene right off the bat.
I think it surprised me too much just because I was mostly confused at first.
Yeah, it like takes a good while to even learn the characters' names.
Not really
Yeah.
anything. But after that first segment, I was on board with the rest of it.
Oh yeah, dude, it goes through pretty nice. I think that each episode is pretty distinguished pretty well. I think all the characters are very well made. Like I said, each character is based off a different Greek lore. That's cool as fuck.
Like many of these, this is a more segmented one, not as segmented as like Daily High School. Like there's usually like 2 episodes a plot.
Yeah, like mostly 2, I think, 2 or 3 maybe.
Reminds me of our when we watched cartoons, and there's 2 episodes of
Yeah.
SpongeBob, and they were always like paired together.
Episode pairs and half-hour segments. I don't do that anymore.
They
Oh shit, it's cold outside. Yeah, remember that one time it was really hot when we went to that Merfolk home? Or Merfolk school? Speaking of Merfolk school, here's this ironic Merfolk.
Yeah.
Who won
yeah,
centaur legs?
What led you to picking this, Jacob? Very interesting. Where'd you find this?
I was just scrolling through Funimation. This was one of the ones that piqued my eye with the high school, with the school theme. And to be honest, I'm not, because I know we wanted to stray away from the shonen, and I wanted to find a show that I have never watched, and I've heard things on the Who the fuck and when the fuck? Like?
What?
Anyways,
It scared you.
Hey.
Yeah. So,
Oh shit.
yeah. Anyways, so I tried going more out of my comfort zone to find that slice of life anime,
Hey,
and like
Right.
I don't like, and like I said, I'm not disappointed in my choice so far yet.
can we talk about the lore?
Yes,
Can we
I was gonna
talk
bring that
about
up.
how there's fucking lore
world-
here?
So the segment after the first one goes right into a good section of world building, of just like the people around, the races, and also the situation of discrimination too.
And how we got here. Like,
Yeah.
these are
Yes,
humans.
yeah.
These are humans.
This is a result of evolution.
We lost because we didn't have enough limbs, dog.
This is the world where humans did not, or animals did not evolve into Homo sapiens. Instead, they branched off and evolved into all these creatures:
Mm-hmm.
merfolk, lizard folk, centaurs, angels, demon. They weren't demons. Really.
No.
I'm hoping for this. This is what I want to happen.
Like, this
That's
is
really
so
cool.
this is so rare. I feel like Slice of Life never has lore.
Yeah.
Real quick,
'Cause
what's up,
you
Blake
just-
Boss? Thanks for stopping by. How you been?
Like, the only times I ever feel like there's lore is to justify why this hot chick is here.
Yeah.
There's no dude.
And like that's I love, like, I still think about in the second episode where, like, hey, you could ride on my back. It's like, no, I can't do that. People would think that that's like saying the N-word or something.
Yes, I do love how they go right in onto, because in the second segment of the first episode, they do say like they do bring up the topic of discrimination and how like it's very, very not prevalent in this world at all.
It's like annoyance as supposed, because there are legitimate differences
Yeah, but it
instead
doesn't
of
come up very often. Everyone's very
it's more
mindful
like
about
people.
it.
It's more like people because they've had to live with it. Like
Exactly.
we haven't had to live with it until we had to. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain this.
There's like, so in this world, there's actually legit major differences between different people, as opposed to in real life where it's just the color of our skin or where we were raised. There really is no difference when you think about it. But
Yeah.
ironically, they take a jab at like if humans evolved, they bring up something about like if
They
humans
probably
evolved
difference
this
with,
way,
like hair or skin difference.
yeah, it's like why would somebody discriminate against that kind of thing?
It's
But
just-
here, when they're actually legitimately different, they're very mindful about it, and
Mhm.
that says a lot about society. Let me tell you.
And we even had like a little history thing with like the centaur, like why they don't use centaurs as like horses, with a kind of dark but believable history event where during war, other tribes of people would capture centaurs and use them as horses, like
Right.
bound their arms and faces with like armor and like ride them like horses, which is dark to think about, but not
Yeah,
so dark as like we slaughtered all your people, but we're fine now. Like that feels like a
Mhm.
actual thing you would do at war. Feels believable.
it does. Yeah.
Sucks to hear, Blake. Hope you feel better though, homie.
Eh.
Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah. Best of luck to you dealing with that stuff.
Yeah, dude.
Shit. Fuck.
I can't imagine dealing with both at once. That has to be pretty hell.
Jeez. I also liked how there was a bit of discussion, like, of theories on why these have wings, because they don't
Yeah.
seem to do much. Like, they don't fly with them. They kind of just have wings.
Yeah, they just have them.
They also have like they were like kind of split up to either like devil legs or angel legs, where they also have like horns or like a halo.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Not entirely sure if they do.
But then you only like briefly. The only time they ever use the wings is like, yeah, they're warm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
One cuddling up to
Also,
the other one.
this show is all girls. Well, mostly girls. The only guys we've seen is Fat Cat and Perv Dude. Those are like the only guys.
Mostly, yeah.
They're side characters.
There was the mermaid girl's boyfriend.
Yeah, but that was a side character of a side character in a flashback.
Yeah, but at least he had like a decent amount of screen time.
That's true. as part of the lore, we technically haven't really talked about the characters or anything yet, but I love noticing how slightly different things are to accommodate the races, like chairs being different for centaurs, clothes being different, and even mentioning like in the second episode, like how centaur models are more rare and would
that's right.
have like different features to insinuate or to show off than like the other races.
Yeah, that's a real nice touch to like, oh hey, we're we're including every form of it, and this is natural to
And
this world.
It felt like a normal school plot, but that they used to explain more lore, like, oh, she has a job. Oh, you're not supposed to have a job at school, and then they explain why she had a job even though she didn't. And when like the cat father came home in episode 3, how his glasses aren't normal glasses because there's no ears there. They don't have ears on the side of their head.
That.
They go up the top of their head behind their ears on top.
I totally missed that. That's pretty cool.
It's really cool. The centaur car was different, like it was more flat.
That's right.
To put in like as the centaur drive it, because you wouldn't fucking have that.
Oh yeah, I didn't know. That was really cool to see. So there was a lot of like uncomfortable things with the third episode, but like a lot of funny things when they're at the park. Like, they said they can't kiss girls when you're older. That's not true. Watch.
Watch.
Yeah, that was a little irresponsible of them.
True. But I know that there's so many people, especially with like people. I don't know. It's like some shows where it's like you can like there's always the implication, but you can never tell. It's nice just saying like, no, here's a gay couple. They're just here. Yeah. They can do whatever.
Of course, very nice. Yeah, that whole scene in the park, I believe, was done well for the most part.
Yes.
Yeah. It feels like what a kid would say, like not understanding things and trying to mess with it. Protective little sister. Should we mention the characters? We should probably mention the characters.
Yeah, probably. At some point.
Just maybe.
Yeah, the main character, Centaur Girl's fucking cute.
Himeno Kimihara.
Himeno, that was her name. I remember her little cousin's name, Shino, but forgot her name.
And her demon friend Nozomi Gokuraku.
Shit.
And the other one.
The other one.
Yeah.
Kyoko Naruko.
Yeah.
No, but each character was lovable, and like, so I think each episode has a really nice sequence and animation to it.
Like it must take so much to draw all these different like how the centaurs and cat people have slightly different legs to draw. Drawing horses is hard. All right. Drawing horses is so hard, and then you make your main character half horse.
Yeah, but then they like clothe up the horse part mostly, and like it's just
still
interesting
anatomy.
to look at. Yeah. It's like even more impressive, especially when they put it in a swimsuit. There's a whole ass swimsuit.
Finally answers how horses would wear pants. We did it.
It does. It doesn't answer how dogs wear it, but we have horses. That's close enough.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they specifically meant to do this or not, but in the third episode, we get to see a bit of one of the characters' sisters or siblings.
Yeah.
And their family consists of
the other ones, yeah.
Of a cat guy and I guess an angel girl. We haven't seen the mom yet. But the character in question is like an angel. She's purely an angel. She has like 3 younger sisters that are purely cats, but then there's another one that's like a cat angel.
Right.
She has a little tail. She has little ears, but she still has little wings. So there is like a crossing that can happen. But they talk about how she doesn't have the best constitution. So I wonder if that's like a crossbreeding problem. Like because they were 2 different species, their child isn't as well.
Right. Yeah, that would make sense because they're not as compatible.
I don't know if that's like something they're going on, or if there's like, no, she's just a young kid, don't take her out. It would be interesting.
That's an interesting way to look at it. Might be right.
Let's talk about the part Jacob wants to talk about. that we lightly mentioned with episode 3.
The
shower
po-
scene.
Oh right. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Fair warning for everyone.
Well, I don't
In
want to bring
episode
up during this, but like, yeah.
Yeah, fair warning for everyone. In episode 3, there is a scene in the shower that features 2 female characters in the nude. One of them is very young. It is
Well,
not sexualized in any way, but just
it's
in case
not.
you're uncomfortable with
It's
it.
not sexualized in any way. But however, by U.S. laws, there it is pretty highly illegal.
I don't believe there's any specific law about that. Animated depictions.
Like,
I
it's
don't know though.
weird because I've seen a few shows that have done this to varying different genders, and it's usually, especially Japan, it's much different. Like, I don't know the exact law or the exact thing. You obviously can't draw having sex or anything like that, then it's hentai. But like, usually, if it's drawn with intention of,
You can't depict any genitals straight up.
they can't
either.
depict genitals or any real sexualness.
Yeah.
Because the other times I've seen it are in original Dragon Ball and first episode of Zatch Bell, where both Goku and Zatch have been naked. You got to see their penis.
Yeah.
But it
It's a very
wasn't-
cartoony,
Their
it's a very cartoony depiction of it.
Yeah, but it's like literally 2 half circles. There's
mean,
no
like-
detail or anything to it. It's just a cartoony depiction of them being naked.
They,
Yeah,
they also do the same
Comedic
thing.
effect.
They also do the same thing in the Simpsons movie for a second.
Yeah.
Show
Like-
Bart Simpson's penis.
Usually for like a joke, because
Yeah.
Zatch
purely
just broke
comedic.
through a window. And another time when I saw Ranma One Half, where again we got to see tits, but
Mhm.
very much not the focus of the shot. There was no sexual, even though there was a guy stealing a bra. There was no sexual happening to her. She was just running after the dude like, "You fucking motherfucker," because it was an old pervy guy.
Yeah.
He's the main character. But like, there was nothing to it.
Yeah.
Like, this had nothing to it. I know there's definitely people like you who didn't feel comfortable with this,
Yeah. That's why I gave out the warning to everyone.
but I definitely didn't feel anything. Because
Yeah.
the theme of the episode was, how do cousins or little sisters have so much energy? It's just about having like a sibling that is really close to you. And unlike with guys and like their dads, or guys with their moms, much more often sisters and mothers bathe longer. Like there was a longer stretch of time with my sister and my mom where they're fine like being in the shower. There's nothing.
Right.
Obviously not now that she's 18, but like we would probably stop before like 10. Is that right? I don't remember the last time we had to be supervised in the tub.
I don't remember the last time I was.
While like girls are much more
I don't think I ever was actually.
open.
Yeah.
The scene didn't come to a shock to me. It wasn't like, what, they do that? Like, it feels like that just happens more to moms and
Right.
daughters.
Yeah. James, you got anything to add on to this anime?
Honestly, like specifically, if we're talking about that last scene, I took some time. This was the first one I watched on our list, mind you. I had some like time to think, and my first thought was when I got to that third scene, and it's not to be by like I got to that shower scene, and I was like, this isn't. Was this like I was taken aback specifically because was this a necessary insert? But I grew to like understand over time that this was like a part of the building of this is a part of the normality of this. This isn't fan fiction. This isn't
not fan service at all.
fan service. Yeah. I like for a moment when I saw it at first, there was like a big difference between me seeing that scene and me thinking about that scene in the aftermath. And it was specifically that they were exploring like this is the world. This is exactly how they treat this type of things. There's nothing different about the relationships and families that would be different from the world we live in now. And afterwards, I grew to respect that a lot differently than my initial response to it. I really liked this show. in the regards that it spent a decent amount of time bringing up the world that they live in, rather than just pretend like it's an immediate normal thing and explain what's going on and why it's going on. Yes, I mean, all the other ones we've watched up to this. Yeah.
I also looked up the rating. It is just PG-13, which includes nudity. It always has.
Yeah.
Yeah, just how the anime ratings go in Japan.
And not gonna lie, I've seen more ecchi shit get away with way worse despite having clothes.
Yeah.
Way worse.
This is incredibly tame.
Yeah. That was
it's
the
on-
one. It was the only nude scene. Was them showering together.
It's all on screen for maybe a minute, not even.
Not even.
So yeah.
It's literally just for her asking about getting boobs, being older. That's it.
Yeah.
She did ask about if milk comes from there, though. Or do you make milk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Well, thanks to you.
could be taken one way or the other.
Thanks to you, she's going to be talking about boobs within the next few months.
Yeah.
Anyways, is there anything else in the show you guys want to talk about?
Yeah.
I do want to bring up the when they showed the mer people.
Yeah.
This is really just an opinion thing, but their design is probably
Yeah.
the only one I don't like.
It's their leg part. They have sort of legs. They have that
Yeah.
little gap of thighs before the tail.
And the way you don't get a good chance to see how it looks completely because it's bent in the water, but from what is not in the ankle deep water, it just looks like regular legs, and then it turns into a fin, which is very weird.
Yeah. I'm glad you guys explored on that, because that's the last bit that I had. That's the only problem I really had with this. Was that's what felt fan servicey to me. Is that we need to explore the fact that they have a mid-range, but the connective bit from the kneecaps down was where the fin was, and that
others depict mermaids sort of like this, where it's not just at the waist; it's fish now, where there are bits of legs and hips. To
there's there's an indent where the groin and the thigh gap would be, but this one's even farther down, and I think it's still the color of their skin where the fin starts. I think it's hard to tell because it's submerged in water, but if that's the case, that's even weirder.
Yeah, they're the least represented out of the four.
Yeah.
And I wonder if that'll change later on, because I just remembered the one scene that I actually really liked was an interspecies relationship with a cat guy carry his fish girlfriend.
Yeah,
or
that
not
was
girlfriend, but fan girl. And some people
very
kind of
nice.
made fun of it. He's like, "What the fuck? No, fuck you."
Why you gotta drag yourself around for that girl? It's no, I want to, man. Fuck you.
And then she looks into getting how people would get a robot leg or a robot arm, get a centaur robot part so that she could walk better on land.
Yeah, I was throughout that whole scene. I was just saying to myself, why don't you just get a wheelchair?
Yeah.
Instead of spending what was it, 80,000 yen on this goddamn robo centaur legs.
Are you telling
I
me
mean,
you
we
want to
don't know
spend
how we don't know how their spine works, because maybe that's how it works. Where they have
maybe.
to be up like that.
Are you telling me you wouldn't spend 80,000 yen just to get robotic centaur legs?
I mean, maybe.
And it also showed being able to go upstairs. With a wheelchair, she wouldn't be able to go up non-wheelchair.
Yeah, that's true. I don't even know if there are wheelchairs in this world, so
Yeah.
who knows? Maybe
They would
that
all
just
have
is a
to be-
substitute.
They would have to be different for both them and the centaurs.
Yeah, that's true.
Very interesting. I wasn't expecting lore when I saw this. I was like, okay,
yeah.
cute girls, one's a centaur, one's a satyr, one's a devil. But no, I'm very interested.
Yeah.
Fantastic lore and world building.
With that being said, does anybody else have anything else?
One. Go ahead, James.
No, I said I got nothing.
Oh, okay. One tiny thing. In the intro, we see there's a character that just has this, that's just a snake girl.
Yeah.
I need to see her.
Yeah.
I know that was Prime Mikey number one. She was in the magazine. She's in the opening.
Yeah.
She doesn't exactly fit with how the races supposedly evolved. So
Yeah,
I want to know how that's explained or talked about.
There's that too, because the races they laid out were the centaurs, the
Merfolk.
the merfolk, the
wow.
avian-like people,
Angel folk. Yeah.
angel folk, and then I don't remember what it
The
was.
beasts, like the centaurs, the cats, the dogs, like the beast people.
Well, there was one that was like haunted, like gone extinct, I believe.
I
Like the
thought
fourth
that
section.
I thought that's what they were talking about with the normal humans, us, the four-leggeds.
It might have been like a subsection of the beast folk. They're like werewolves, I think, something like that have gone extinct.
Maybe.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know where that snake girl fits into it, but I just need to see her.
I'm sure, and I'm sure we'll probably see. If I had to guess, probably pop in the next 3.
I hope so.
See.
Oh yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Anything else from anybody?
Nope.
Nope. Then
All
it's
I got.
time to give our fucks, our berries, and our kills. And we'll start from the top of our call here. So, Mr. Nicholas.
Oh, don't start with me.
Mr. Nicholas.
I have no
Um,
idea.
Fine,
I
you
think
know
I
what? All right,
think I can go first.
Mr. Michael.
I had to think about it a little bit.
And I got
Yes,
them written down. I'm actually gonna put points on them.
Okay, you got it. Okay.
What are the point? Like, what's higher? I keep forgetting what's higher between fucking Mary.
Mary would be 2 points. Fuck is 1 point.
Okay, I'm gonna try and really think this out because I like all these shows. I'm
Yeah.
putting it right now. Mary is Centaur's life. I want to know more about this lore.
Yeah.
I am determined to know more about this lore.
Mhm. I might have to echo the same thing Nick said. I think my Mary goes to Centaur's life because there's so much going on with the lords built up.
Oh, should we do it? So we do it this way: we give our marries, and then we'll give our fucks, our 1-pointers, and then we give our kills.
We could do that.
We could, because I'm still very undecided. I thought talking about this would change it. I'm still undecided.
All right.
Yeah.
With that being said, James, do you have your marry?
Yeah, I do.
Who are you marrying?
Honestly, all right, damn. My Mary's actually defrag.
All right. I think my
Just-
marry is also gonna go on Centaur's life.
Ooh. That must really interesting.
All right, Mikey, what's your fuck? Who are you fucking? He's gonna
This
be a
one's
one-night
actually-
stand. Are you gonna go to the bar, be like, "What's up, baby," and call in the morning?
Okay, for a second I thought this was a hard call, but I just remembered my fuck goes to Cromartie High School.
Yeah.
It's I gotta see the English dub. It's the right amount of humor.
My
Exact right.
very good pace. My
Well,
fucking. Go for it.
Well, I did say I do think overall Daily Life High School Boys is funnier. There's something about the presentation, art style, and like everything, and just the vibe of Cromartie that is just really vibes with me.
Very weird.
It's yeah.
My
There you
fuck
go.
is Sudarokatu's or children.
Yeah.
Because I think it's fucking delightful. But I've already said that.
Next up.
My fuck's gonna go to defrag. Honestly, good show,
Understandable.
James.
Mine, my fuck is going to go to Sorizori children. Soridore. Soridore Zuri children.
Then I guess with that being said,
Time to kill.
time to
I
kill. What
I don't
show?
wanna
What
kill.
show's getting the
Yeah, I know.
axe? Who's
I
being
don't
placed in our pill bottle?
God.
I had to.
Speaking of which, if you look in the pill bottle now, all five shows from our last season are currently in there.
Oh, they are.
Yep.
Look at them all.
Even winners get placed in the pill bottle eventually.
Yeah, there's winners and drugs. And...
If one of you guys wants to go first, I am still also deciding.
My ex, despite it getting 2 fucks, Dure. I think this is my least favorite of the 5. It's very pretty. It's very romantic, but out of all the ones, I was really turned off with how each episode was borderline just, hey, I like you. I like you too. I don't know.
repeated.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna comment. Fuck, what do I want? Who the
James,
fuck's
what about you?
Kill.
On this, like, so I knew nothing about any of these going in, and like, fuck, this is as much as I've complained about the finales being the hard ones. Like, once we picked a theme for this season, it was really hard to go to go forward with a lot of these because they had their own charm. Daily Lives of High School Boys would actually be the one that I would choose to kill in this regard.
Oh.
But it's painful. Let me be real.
Yeah,
I'm gonna continue to watch this. But between these options,
I can watch all these on my own time. I gotta take that out of my mind. I'm not just giving. Okay.
Gonna go next,
I'm
or do you
gonna
want me to go?
give it to Defrag.
Oh.
Because I'm interested to see the weirdness of Cromarty, and I really like the glasses guy from Daily Lives. I had to be that unspecific because I'm very interested in seeing the shenanigans of that school, but I have to pick something.
Mikey,
Understandable.
we got 3
Okay.
different choices that were chosen. So you can either be the tiebreaker and your choice eliminates one, or we bring this,
So-
or I pull up a wheel and we bring it to the Wheel of Fates.
Oh god, the wheel. Alright, so going into this show, I had a clear choice of who my kill was until I heard the arguments and stuff from our friend Nick here about Zure children. And I was balancing it between giving the axe to that or defrag, just based on which one interested me the least. But also what Nick said about we can watch these on our own time. I'm basing this purely off of what we've seen so far, without any hint of what's coming up. I am giving my kill to Zure children, which does pain me to do, but because I know there's a very real possibility of it to get better, but based on what we've seen, I have to do that.
Is it deal that has that dun 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 dun? We need that sound effect.
We do need a
Yeah.
sound effect. I'll find some sort of soundboard. I will.
I think you're thinking of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Probably.
yeah, that's the noise.
Well, with that being said, lads, I'm very sorry, Nick.
Count of the points. Someone might have gotten less points. Count of the points.
Oh, one.
actually
Oh, if you want to do elimination on if you want, so we're doing elimination based off points and not kills, which
I don't know.
we set these rules based off whoever has the most kills, not by points. Points would be Daily Lives of High School Boys, with 0 points.
Well,
Oh, does it? Because like a fuck
wait,
is
okay.
minus
Were you
2, right?
No,
Fuck
yeah,
is
no,
not-
fuck, no,
not a
no,
fuck.
no,
A
fuck,
kill's-
no.
A kill's
Okay.
minus 2, right?
Are we doing
Kill is minus-
minuses? All right.
yes, kill counts as -1.
So if
I
kills
thought
are
we
if kills are minus
did.
ones, then
Yeah.
Daily Lives and Zure children are tied at 0.
Really?
Because
Because
Zure had two like
Right.
yeah,
Yeah,
Zure had
yeah,
2
she
fucks.
had
No one
that
fucked,
one
and no one married Daily Lives.
That's right.
At that point, I think we'd have to pick the tiebreaker based on who has too many kills. I think.
Yeah, I believe that's yeah. Since nobody voted to kill Daily Lives, it just got no votes in general.
As much as it hurts me to go 2-0-2 with my choices.
Yeah, I was feeling really bad about that
0-2.
too.
It's fine.
I'm just
Yeah,
glad. I'm just surprised and very glad that you enjoyed it,
I liked it a lot.
as opposed to your last choice. So yeah, I believe the verdict of that. The axe goes to Zure children.
I'm pulling the thing now. Forgive how big and large this thing is. I gotta fucking trick this down manually and
Oh jeez.
yeah.
Look at the
sucks.
boys.
Look at the
Ah,
boys.
stream froze.
Wait. I fully
happened?
grabbed the wrong fucking.
Okay.
Dang it!
Grabbed the wrong one.
Technical difficulties.
You're scaring them. They're children. You're scaring them.
I'm at that one.
I guess you grabbed it. I guess we gotta get rid of it now. Oh no.
No, you fucking... Can I get my hand on there, please? Thank you. Into the pill bottle it goes.
Goodbye, my children of Zer.
By my children.
With that being said, guys, down to 4.
Yeah, that's how it be.
Next episode, episodes 5, 6, and 7. There's episodes 4, 5, and 6. Oops.
Yeah, no, fuck episode 4. We don't need it.
For those of you watching, I greatly appreciate all of you. For those of you who are new, who don't know who I am Reuters. I'm a variety streamer who does things like this, like podcasts or D&D or Fall Guys and a bunch of other games. Okay, hit that follow me on Discord or my Twitter. See when I go live.
Do it. What
Until
you figure
next
doing
time.
right now? Nothing.
See you all next time.
Wicked.
Peace.
Peace out.
Bye.